Okay.
Y'all is extremely loud. Hello, Facebook friends and family. How are you guys doing tonight? I hope that everyone is doing wonderful and swell per usual. Y'all gotta kind of excuse me. I just put the bed down and shit like that. I put my pajama shirt on. My hair kind of sticking up a little bit. But I'm in the midst of... First of all, I have made this long status. I actually should have put it in my book, but it would have been jumping around too much from my book's timeline. I typed the whole thing out. Then Mally.
I just need you. Millie, shut up.
Then Mally ass, who's jumping around like he's doing right now, bumped into my hand and deleted the whole thing. So, anyway, I kind of feel like maybe that was God because something was telling me to make a video anyway. But I didn't feel like making a video because I wanted to be in my pajamas and just be comfortable and everything. And I just didn't feel like it. But anyway, I guess I'm supposed to. But I was talking about how my pages had first got locked up and stuff like that. Now, and I don't know why, but something is telling me to talk about this. Like when I had got put out of my house on Griggs, when my house was stolen from me by 36th District or whatever. Turn that the fuck down. That was in May of 2022. I had to get ready to leave my house. Me and my kids had packed up and moved. And maybe God is about to have me talk about this for a reason because the other day, my kids had woke up. Who was that who told me they had a dream that we lived in the house on Griggs? Lily had woke up and said that she had a dream that we had lived back in our house on Griggs. Or whatever. But, I also be having, like, I ain't gonna say dreams that I live back in that house, but I know that either I'm gonna sue the people who live in that house and I'm gonna get my money back for that house, or something about that house is gonna take place. Like the person who took the house from me, they're either gonna die in that bitch, their family gonna die in it, or something. It's something about the house. It's like because the house was stolen from me, my passed over loved ones is not gonna let the new people live peaceful in that bitch for long. It's like the overplay for the underplay. Like you gonna live in it, fix it up and make it all beautiful and nice and gorgeous and everything, and then we gonna start fucking you up in this bitch is what I'm hearing. But Lily was saying that she often has dreams that we moved back into that house, and when she said that, Mir said it as well as Lex. So it's something about that house. I don't know what, but we were put out May of 2022. And then we had to come here to my brother's house. And this is around the time still that I couldn't find my friend, LaShawn Belcher, and everything. He just up and vanished and stuff too. Which the last time I seen him was at my house, you know, on Griggs and shit like that. Then, like around November of 2022, while I was still living here at my brother's house, I had ended up getting locked out of all of my Facebook pages. Like all of my accounts got hacked. I was in Facebook jail because people kept reporting all of my videos, all of my content. I could make a simple status and it would get reported. The slightest little cuss word and it would get reported. Meanwhile, it was bitches be on here making damn near porn and it don't be getting reported. But my little content kept getting reported back to back to back to back to the point that I got put in Facebook jail for 60 days. And I couldn't get on none of my pages. I couldn't share statuses. I couldn't do nothing but like other people's shit. So I'm like, okay, fuck it. That's 2 whole months. I ended up starting to use YouTube. I always had YouTube, of course, because that's how I listen to music. But I never used it for like uploading videos to a platform or anything like that. However, when I got thrown into Facebook jail and I was locked out of my accounts and everything for those 60 days, I became very familiar with YouTube. And something was just sitting on my spirit to make this video, which is like one of the very first videos that I posted on this page, on my YouTube page, Aliyah the Goddess. I posted the video in November of 2022, and I remember making the video and stating that I had been locked out of my accounts and I had like an extra week of being locked out or whatever. But around that time, it was such a sad time for me. Like, I feel like my friend had died or something. And I never got the confirmation. Like, I was never invited to a funeral. I had never heard of him passing away. I didn't know if he was sick. I didn't know if he had a car accident, if he got killed, or if he just vanished, or if he just wanted to stop talking to me for whatever reason. I didn't have no clue. But I just knew that something wasn't right. Something was wrong. So around that time of November of 2022, and too, my friend Alexandria was here too. And that's when I said all of my stuff was coming up stolen. It was coming up missing and shit like that. And then everybody around me had started acting weird as fuck. And I couldn't find LaShawn. It's like he died. So, but again, I don't have no proof of this. So I can't say that he had died, right? So then I goes to live at my friend's house.
Sit the fuck down, whatever y'all doing.
I goes to live at Lowe's house, and in the midst of being at Lowe's house, I start dreaming about LaShawn. It's like he instantly started coming to me like, fuck what them motherfuckers talking about. Them bitches lying. I started dreaming about him. And one night I was having a dream about him. And I had woke up out of my sleep. Like, I was just crying and sweating. And then my daughter had woke up too, talking about she was having a dream that somebody got shot. And I said, that's Mari's daddy or some shit like that. However, I still don't know what happened to my friend. But in the midst of me dealing with all of that, I still was at the same time dealing with some other shit. Losing my house. Money coming up missing from that. Money coming up missing from my dad passing away. Money coming up missing from way back when my grandma passed away. And it's like all of my passed on loved ones started coming to me at one fucking time. Like, no, Aaliyah, you need to start paying attention to these people around you who you call family and friends and shit, because they be stealing from you. And we all left you money and they all stole it from you. Your fake ass family, your cousins, your aunties and all them, they stole from you. On both sides, your mama side and your daddy side of the family is fucked the fuck up. And they be stealing from you. Then my friends started coming to me like, no, Aaliyah, the school be stealing from you too. And your friends and everything that we all went to school with, your cousins and everybody, they know and they be stealing. So all of these motherfuckers was stealing, right? But granted, I love my mama. I was very close to my mama. That's my best friend. I love my grandma. I was close to my grandma too, even though she used to get on my nerves. And Sean was just my homie, who I knew since the 6th grade. We went to middle school together, or whatever. So, and my dad, I didn't get to know like that. I always wanted to know him, but I never got to know him like that. And he, you know, when I went to meet him, of course, I tell the story all the time. He passed away 2 years after, on Thanksgiving morning. So even my dad started coming to me. So I got my mama coming to me, my grandma coming to me, my daddy coming to me. Then my Uncle Maurice died and he started coming to me. Then my friend LaShawn started coming to me, which I didn't know if he passed away or not. Maybe he could be alive but just be telepathically communicating with me from somewhere, right? So then I started noticing all of this shit like, damn, I'm dreaming about all of my passed on loved ones and they all keep giving me messages in a dream. Like, they started revealing the family secrets. How the family be stealing from you and shit. My passed on loved ones started revealing to me the family secrets. They started showing me my passed on loved ones. I mean, my live loved ones, like my brothers and shit. They started showing me them in the dreams, like how much they be stealing and shit. And that they're thieves. So, I was starting to go through all of that. And then I had the dream where I said, well, I wasn't dreaming. I had got up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom when we lived in the apartments. And Mari was up in the middle of the night playing the game at like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. And I had got up to go to use the bathroom. And when I got up to go and use the bathroom and I walked past the room, it's like I saw my friend Sean sitting on the bed playing the game with Mari. It's like his body was there, but it wasn't there. I knew it wasn't there, but it's like I saw him there. And I walked past the room and I looked in the room and I walked past a little bit more. Then I came back and did a double take to make sure that I was seeing what I was seeing. And then I went to the bathroom, which is how I know like the bathroom mirrors and stuff are portals and shit like that. Because when I went to the bathroom and I turned on the light and I looked in the mirror, it's like I seen his face in the mirror as well. And then I started hearing the song, "There's a Leak in This Old Building and My Soul Has Got to Move." And I had instantly started crying. It's like I was just so sad, but I didn't know why I was sad. And it felt like I was at his funeral, but I didn't know if he died or not. It's like he was coming to tell me like something is not right, something is wrong. I'm not going to be here or something like that. I have the feeling. So I was writing that down and I was jotting it down because you got to be able to get this shit off your chest or whatever, or it'll fuck with you and shit. That's why I don't keep nothing bottled in. But it's like he won't let me let the shit go. It's like even the house, my kids still dream about the house. I be dreaming about him. I be seeing these people and they won't let this shit go. They won't let the shit go. They won't let it go. And I was saying like, I don't go seeking revenge. I don't seek revenge on people who stole from me, people who hurt me, people who lied to me or anything like that. But it's like, it's time for me to get sweet victory. Like Judgment Day is here, or justice is here. It's like my ancestors be telling me like, "I know, Aaliyah, we've been coming to you. We've been telling you this. We've been talking about this court date that you haven't been invited to. We've been talking about these wills, this inheritance and shit that people stole from you. We keep coming to you in your dreams because it's true. But people on the earth keep on trying to make it seem like you crazy, or that you lying, or that you ain't never had no money or nothing left to you when we know what we left to you. So now we coming to you in your dreams." And that's what I'm saying. It's like I got activated because my ancestors got tired of people taking from me. So it's like they chose me to become the generational curse breaker. And you pick this shit at life. I mean, when you make an agreement with God, a contract with God before you come to this world, before you're given birth to. But 9 times out of 10, you don't remember. And
what did you do?
Obviously, I didn't remember that I signed up for all this heartache and shit like that. And before, I used to be discouraged, depressed, trying to figure it out. Like, God, why is all this fucked up shit happening? Why is my loved ones passing away? What happened to them? What is going on with the bitches that is still alive, and why they acting fake as fuck? And when God started showing me people's true colors and ripping their mask off and shit, and really revealing to me the family secrets, the secrets of my enemies, the plot against my life, the stolen money, the stolen inheritance, like God just started dropping that shit to me. Like, okay, this is what it is. This is what it is. This is what it is. And that's why I say the truth hurts. Because God had to give it to me raw and uncut. Like, yeah, your family ain't shit. Your friends ain't shit. They was all willing to turn on you for a little bit of chump change that you would have gave them anyway if they had just never stole from you in the first place. Like, you need to know all of this because you got a mission to complete and you on your way to the top, and everybody's not going to be able to come to the top with you because they really want to drag you down. And you should know that because they plan to kill you. They plan to steal from you. And they didn't have no remorse for you or your fucking kids. They was just looking for a come up for them and their kids. They didn't give a fuck about you. And that's what God had to come and tell me. As well as my mama, my grandma, and my homies, and my daddy, and everybody. Like, damn, we ain't here with you on the earth no more. We can't protect you physically, but we can protect you in the spiritual realm. So I started seeing all type of signs of synchronicities. Numbers and shit. 1111, 333, 444, 222. I started looking up angel numbers and all that type of shit. I started studying tarot cards and reading them and just getting answers that nobody else would give me. It turned me into a medium. It turned me into a detective, a private eye, an investigator. Call me Carmen Sandiego. A low down dirty shame. CSI Miami with Horatio. Criminal Minds, Special Victims Unit, Cold Case. It turned me into a detective because everybody who I loved and who loved me, they died. And that type of shit will turn you into a detective because you need answers. And I needed answers. And they started giving them to me. So, that's so crazy. I really wanted to jot that down. And I really got to turn this shit into a movie or something. But I'm writing my book right now, and I'm only at 5th grade. So it's not time for me to start talking about the death of my family, friends, and lovers and shit like that. It's not time for me to start writing about mediumship and being a detective on my own and having to reach out to the FBI and how I became spiritual and shit like that. But all that is to come. All that is to come in my book. Like, I'm going to be talking about so much. I said it. Being exploited on the internet. People trying to leak tapes about you. All types. I've been through so much. I'm going to talk about it all. Homeless, sleeping in my car, getting put out of my house, being bullied by the police, being bullied by the government, you know. And I talk about real government officials like the governor and shit, like Gretchen and that whore. And all of that. I've been a victim, being bullied by these little fake ass, gay ass rappers and shit, or bitches, these rapping bitches that think they somebody and they ain't shit. Like, I've been through it all. And I'm ready to talk about it and write about it. And this shit is deeper than a Lifetime movie. Y'all about to see my kids get their ass whooped on live. But anyway, it's a Lifetime movie. Like, and it's very interesting and deep and real, and it ain't even made up. And it's like action with romance, with thriller, with mystery, with sci-fi. It's like my life story involves every type of movie that you can think of. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Nelly had elbowed me in my eye.
You better not have no fucking black eye.
I don't. Nelly just elbowed me in my eye.
And nobody better not get hurt or start crying or none of that, or I'm gonna whoop y'all ass for getting the fuck hurt.
I wasn't crying. It's just the water from like.
And make sure you wash your hands when you come out that bathroom, Mally. And you just had it to wash your hands when you done, like I said. Tomorrow I just had it to pee. Like, you don't gotta wash your hands when you pee. Anywho. I'm kind of excited to start back writing. And I was just thinking about it. And usually this stuff, it used to make me cry. Like thinking about my homie and not knowing what happened. Or thinking about my mom and my grandma and everything. And knowing how sick they was and what happened and everything they've been through. And losing them. And they were the closest people to me. That stuff used to make me so emotional. It would make me cry. And like telling the story of them passing away and stuff used to have me so fucked up. But now I can tell the story. Sometimes I can laugh. Sometimes I still do cry. But for the most part, I don't. I can tell the story about their lives and I be happy while doing it. Another reason I want to write about them and shit like that. Like, I'm in love with my ancestors and my ancestors are in love with me. And it's just something different. It's something that I never thought I would experience, per se. Like, damn, I really fucked with them when they was alive, but I really fuck with them while they gone. You know, it's like the bond gets deeper. And that's how my bond is with God. Even though we never seen him, you don't know what he looks like, the day, the time, or the hour that he comes. You just know that he's there. It's like, that's how I am with my ancestors. Like, I know God exists because he protects me. He loves me. He talks to me. He comes to me in my dreams and shit like that. Just like, that's how I know my ancestors' spirits and my passed on loved ones' spirits be around me because they love me. They come talk to me. They give me hugs and shit. They tap me on the shoulder sometimes. they let their presence be known, or I'll smell something that reminds me of them, like their perfume. Or like how my mama used to love to eat oranges. Sometimes I would randomly be smelling an orange and nobody's eating oranges. I know it's like my mama just letting her presence be known. Same thing with the birds and stuff. And speaking of, I was sitting in my brother's truck earlier, and a bird had came and sat on the little rear view mirror thing or whatever. The bird came and just sat right there. And I just looked at it, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Did
you know.
call it to put it on your finger?
Hell no, I didn't call it to put it on my finger. I ain't that motherfucking close to the birds.
Oh.
But, you know, it was that close to me, though. It was just as close as my phone is right now. So, you know,
What do you mean?
yeah. I'm so sleepy. Lord. That's making me think of my mama, actually, because all I've been wanting to do is sleep and eat, and it's probably because I'm on my cycle, but I keep joking about me being I didn't know I was pregnant, and something told me to watch an episode of that for some reason tonight, so maybe I will. But me and my mama used to watch that, and I remember talking to my mama as a kid, like, "Ma, how can somebody go 9 whole months and not know that they pregnant?" And blase flee, but it's very much so possible. So, anywho, I keep dreaming about spirit babies too, and I know that I'm supposed to have like another daughter or something. I keep dreaming about it, and it's like it's supposed to be like a combination of me and my husband's like passed on loved ones, like his grandma, his passed on grandmother and aunties, my passed on grandmother, aunties, and my mom and shit like that. So it's supposed to be like a reincarnation of all the queens of our family and shit. And I'm hearing Nefertiti right now. I'm hearing like goddesses and stuff like that. And I was talking about Sekhmet earlier. It's like I'm supposed to give birth to a very powerful young girl. And I'm a very powerful young girl. Like, well, I'm about to be 35. But I'm very powerful. And I was born a very powerful young girl. So it's like my mama gave birth to me, and I'm supposed to give birth to another powerful young girl too. Even though my daughters are powerful, they're gifted and everything like that. But I mean, I'm supposed to have another child. Like, that comes with my divine counterpart. Like, somebody that I'm supposed to marry, a God-ordained spouse for me. He and I are supposed to have a daughter.
Yeah.
So, how you know?
I just said here for no reason.
Anywho. So, I even been dreaming about the spirit babies and stuff like that. So, maybe that's another reason that my ancestors telling me to watch. I didn't know I was pregnant or whatnot. Maybe I'm going to get pregnant next year or something. Or this year. You never know. But, I ain't planning it. But, God's will is God's will. So, whatever God's plan is what's going to take place. So,
Bro, why is it not working?
yeah. The spirit baby, the passed on loved ones coming to me, me being able to get over the death of my loved ones even without closure. And I'm hearing like you about to get all the closure you need as well as get your money back. You about to find out everything that was hidden from you, even about your own personal birth, Aaliyah. So, and I always wonder what happened at my birth. And I say I can't ask nobody because everybody's deceased. My mom, my grandma, and my dad are deceased. But I don't know, it's something about birth, rebirth, starting over, starting fresh, falling in love, getting married. I'm hearing like your mama and daddy was twin flames. That's why you about to be on the twin flame mission. Like, I have a God-ordained spouse. Even though it seemed like I be having the most fucked up relationship problems and shit, I have somebody who is supposed to love me and marry me, and that is my spouse. And I know who it is. I already been shown him in a vision and everything. And that's how I know we're supposed to have a daughter. He just got to get it together. Son, what the hell is you looking at? All up in my business. Don't be trying to ask me who is my baby daddy supposed to be in the near future.
I was,
How did I know you were wondering that? Because I'm psychic.
I know that was what I was thinking about though.
I know it was.
I wasn't thinking
That's so
that.
funny. Mally. But yeah. Shit. I don't know why I'm here right now. Like,
that hurt.
you probably gonna marry your baby daddy cousin. And that is so crazy. What baby daddy cousin though? Like, I don't know my baby daddy cousins. I don't even know Al's cousins. Like, and that's my baby daddy whose family I did used to be around or whatever. But I don't know my baby daddy's cousins. But I'm hearing like you gonna marry your baby daddy cousin. That's crazy. That's crazy. But that's what I'm hearing. My ancestors are telling me right now. No, those are my ding dongs. My ancestors though is telling me right now that I'm gonna marry my baby daddy cousin. And it's 10-10 right now.
10-10.
Like,
I'm
I'm gonna marry my baby daddy's cousin.
10-10.
That's crazy.
Can I have one?
And it's like my baby daddy, maybe my baby daddy passed on and like left money or whatever, but me and his cousin go get married and we're gonna be able to like continue the bloodline or something like that and bless the family, like generational wealth is what I'm getting. Ooh, and that's making me think about when I first met Tobias and I did that video. And I'm like, cuz, sent them packs to me. I know what to do with them. I'm like, cuz, send that man to me. I know what to do with him. I'm telling you, I'm supposed to marry either my baby daddy cousin or some shit like that. Or me and my baby daddy gonna find out we cousins or some shit, some crazy shit. It's something about that. But anywho, I'm supposed to have a daughter.
No, Mommy.
So that's funny. And I didn't know I was about to say that or talk about that.
Mommy, I want
So-
it to be a boy.
I'm really channeling. You want it to be a boy.
Yes,
I got 3 boys already.
I want the baby to be a boy.
He want a younger. He been saying he want a younger brother so bad.
What about a sister? No sister?
Yes.
You say Lex and Lily. Lex and Lily are the sisters. Right. I can have 3 sons and 3 daughters.
3 kids. Me, Mars, me,
Because I already have 3
Lily,
boys and I only
Lex.
have 2 girls.
What if you
and
ended up
one of them
getting
to
twins?
be
But even twins?
Yeah, what if you ended up getting twins?
I don't know.
Lily and
Even though
Lily.
Lex and Lily is my girls though. It's
You
like
can- you
I
can-
can't even, I can't imagine having another girl outside of Lex and Lily. 'Cause
I
they
can't
just
either. Like,
Lex and Lily. Lex
I
and
could
Lily.
imagine having another
It can be
little brother.
Lily
I
and Lily,
just can't.
Lex and Lex.
I can't
Mally,
imagine having
Mally, Mari,
another.
Mari,
And then
Mir,
what
Mir.
would we have? I said if I have twins though, I was gonna name them Terry and Tori.
Terry Toy.
Terry and Tori.
Terry
So
Toy.
it would just be
Who is
all
Terry
A's
Toy?
and then 2 T's. I mean,
Mally
Mally's
starts
an
with an
M. Yeah, Mally's an M.
We gonna see though. But I just wanted to jot that down in my digital diary. I'm about to put my phone on the charger because it's about to die. And I'm about to find me something to watch and lay down and relax with my youngest 2 boys. My oldest 3 teenagers are at Al's house, which Al been doing pretty good with coming to get his kids and doing what he had to do for Lex for prom. You did your big one, Al. You did your big one, as you should. As the fuck you should. But
Mommy,
yeah.
can I help with you?
Wait, if you did have twins and they names started with M, it would be 3 with A's and then 2. I mean, wait, no.
What? 2 and
It would be,
Now the kids talk about if I get pregnant and have twins. Ain't that something? See, it's my ancestors.
yes, it can be Mally.
No,
Mari,
It's only one Mally. Mally,
would
you
it
the
be
you the
2
you the one. You the
It can
you.
be 2 Mallies.
no, it can't.
Yes, it can.
It's
He
only
can
one
be the
Mally.
oldest brother. I can be the big.
How can he be the oldest brother and you already born?
Right.
Because he can be one, and I can be the big.
I would have had him. I can't believe
I can
about
be the
the
big
thought of me
brother
having like another
of his
brother
baby.
too. Like,
and
you
he's not
remember when
doing
you
that.
said that
I can be the
it was
big
gonna
brother.
be another brother, like another.
We can be
before
twins
me.
with the same thing on.
Like, what if me and him was twins?
Twin.
Wait, was it a boy or a girl?
What
Did
happened,
you know
babe?
that?
Girl,
No. I don't know what the sex
the
of that
doctor
baby would
gotta
have
tell
been.
you.
Yeah.
The doctor has to tell you.
Yeah, that's when I get. Mari's talk about a different time. But you're talking about if I get pregnant again, the doctor's gonna have to tell me.
Yes, I got to tell you.
Well, you know, anytime I ever
or
been
girl.
pregnant, I always knew what I was having.
or
Excuse me. I always knew what I was having before I got the confirmation. Like when I was pregnant with Lex, I had a dream. My mama had came and told me that I was gonna have a girl, and I was sitting in second ed church. In my dream, I was in second ed at the church, and I didn't go to that church when I got pregnant with Lex, but that's the church I was in when my mama came and told me that I was going to have a daughter, and she was showing me some diamond earrings. Like, you gonna have a daughter, and I had a daughter. Then I got pregnant with Mir, and I had a dream that I was gonna have a son, and I had a son. Then with Lily, I wanted a girl, I had a girl. Then with you, I said it was gonna be a boy, it was a boy. And with Mally, I said it was gonna be a boy, and he was a boy. But before Mally, it was girl, boy, girl, boy. And then Mally changed it and made it boy. Like,
girl, boy, girl, boy.
because it's Lex, Mir, Lily, Mari. So it was girl, boy, girl, boy. But then now it's girl, boy, girl, boy, boy.
When I got
and if it
boy,
was
and I
girl,
wanted a big brother.
and if it was a
like
girl
you.
to that other baby, then it would have been boy. No, it would have been girl, boy.
Girl, boy.
Girl, boy. No. It would
Girl.
have been girl, boy.
Girl,
Girl, girl.
boy.
Boy, boy.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been girl, boy. Girl,
Mommy,
girl.
when I got
Girl, boy.
when
Because Mari is really breaking this down. It is so funny.
Mommy, when I got born, I wanted a big brother like Mari.
When you got born, you wanted a big brother?
Yes. Like
You knew Mari, because Mari used to always be hugging my stomach when you was in there. Maybe that's why y'all so close now.
I pushed him.
You sure?
You used to be kicking them.
That's how they kicking you. I was like, get off of me.
So you got to vote now. If mommy have another baby, girl or boy?
Girl.
Boy.
Boy, boy, boy,
I
boy.
wanna
No, girl, 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 girl,
I
girl,
want a
girl, girl,
boy.
girl.
It's
'Cause,
going to be
like,
a girl.
I want a boy though. Like I
I
know
want
it's
a
gonna
girl.
be saying that it's gonna be a boy, but like if I,
I want
have
a
to
girl.
choose it, like,
I want a
if
girl.
I go choose,
I want a
You
girl.
would want another boy?
Yeah, and this is
No, I want a
specific reason.
girl.
Like I wasn't thinking about
I want a
like football and
girl.
stuff like when Mally
Oh.
was first born, and
I
since
want a
like
girl.
I want to teach him
I want a
like
girl.
while he's young
I want to teach him while he's young.
to be like the best, like probably better than me. Like if I don't get into the NFL,
Mm-hmm.
I hope that he does.
Mm-hmm.
That's just something I would.
Why? Oh, I get in football. No. I want you to sit on the benches and watch me play.
On the what?
Why would you want me to sit on the bench?
Because.
I ain't no bench player. I'm a starter.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You're a quarterback. That's what you is.
Mally.
You is.
I'm not.
What D-Lo say? You ain't got to put me on the team. I'm starting 5.
I think that's what it is.
Starting 5.
You ain't got to put me on the team. I'm starting 5.
Starting 5. He could be the 5th player. I mean, the 5th player to start, the 4th player to start, the 3rd.
Everybody knows to start 5 in whatever sport it is. And
Football.
fade 5s.
The
I
sport
think the
is.
starting 5 is the favorite 5.
No,
Mommy,
I'm saying fade 5s. That came from like
Mommy,
T-Mobile
can
and
I
stuff
have a
at
ding
first. Like you
dong?
put your fade 5s. I think T-Mobile had a thing like when you paid for talking, it wasn't a such thing as unlimited talking text. You had a such thing called fade 5s, meaning you could pick 5 people out of your contacts that you could talk to for free. Like unlimited calls and texts, and everybody else.
Like
cost.
mommy,
That was back in the day. Y'all don't know about them cell
like
phone
a
days.
mommy, Mari, Mir, and Lex.
And
Those are
Lily.
5.
Oh, you already got to 5.
Yeah, but I could get 6 and add Lily.
But yeah.
Wait, no, it would be me, Mommy, Lex, Mir. Wait,
It's
me?
only
What about
6 of
me,
us, so
though?
everybody could be able to put each of us as the fave 5 because
I
you
would-
wouldn't put yourself as your fave 5.
I
So
want you at
Oh,
6.
right. So for Mally, it would be me, you.
I want
Mir,
it to be
Lex,
6.
Lily. It
Right.
would see you.
It would be
you
enough.
only have to use 5,
I want it to be 6.
and then me.
I want it to be 1,
Who else would
Mari.
you put?
2, Mommy, 3, Mir, 4.
I don't know, but my hair sticking
Lily.
up like this is really irritating.
No, wait, do you have a favorite sibling?
Okay,
Yes.
all right. You need to relax.
Yes, I do.
Relax.
Who?
You.
I knew it. Who's your second favorite? I know who it is.
Who is it?
Lex.
No.
Lex
Lily.
who's your third?
Lex and
Mir's
Lily.
your third. Mir's.
No,
Lex and Lily harasses Mally, but at the same time, then they want to be, oh, come here, baby, come here, baby.
I think my favorite goes.
Yourself.
No,
Me.
it goes like you and Mir are like a tie. Like it goes.
And
Mir's usually everybody's favorite because Mir's just
No.
neutral,
Actually,
quiet. He don't really piss nobody
my
off.
favorite one, my first one, my
I
favorite
don't
one
know
in
about
first
that
place is
But Lex and
Mommy,
Lily pisses each other
Mari,
off all day. But
Mir,
then they're like besties.
Lily,
It
Lex.
goes Mally, then Lex, then
Then-
Mir, then
Yeah,
Lily.
that's my pick.
Lily's like I feel like love Lily and stuff, but like she's my least favorite.
Yeah, she talk about you the most and everything.
Yeah.
Pisses you off the most.
She's my fifth.
Look, I'm sitting here with these two ponytails and this hair sticking up like this with this nightgown
Mommy.
on and then this light shining on me. People want me to be a mental patient so bad. This the closest y'all gonna motherfucking get to one.
Mommy,
Because I really look like one
one.
sitting right here in this camera like this.
I want a ding dong. Can I have a ding dong, please?
First of all, you done been hopping your ass around between this couch and this bed. Done got your drawers all up in a bunch. Then you gonna come stand up in my motherfucking face.
And you got a wedgie.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Like, pull your drawers back down.
Right.
Them not even no tighty whitey type drawers. Those are the nice,
Tighty-whitey.
smooth, ethical kind of drawers. Them should not be
Tighty-whitey.
rolls up like that.
Those are boxers.
Yeah, and they're boxers. They're not even drawers. I keep
So I
calling
can
them
like just fight
drawers.
people with
Iron
these.
draws like
I'm
like-
ready to
like
pop
the ones
somebody
that go
out.
like
Yes.
this instead
I think
of
those
this.
are called. Oh wait, those are boxer briefs. Y'all got on boxer briefs, right?
Yeah, these are briefs.
But what's the ones that look like panties called? Those called briefs too, aren't they?
No.
No, I think those ones are
Those
called
are-
briefs, and then these
Or
ones are
called
called
boxers,
boxers.
right?
No, those are beefs.
The ones that look like
the tidy
panties.
whities are briefs.
Yeah.
Briefs
Tidy
just
whities.
sound like briefs, like
Woo.
that sound like something a girl would wear or something like.
And then y'all have the boxers, but y'all don't really have. Y'all don't got none of the
Yeah, we
tidy
don't got
whities.
no more tidy
Y'all don't
whities.
have.
I got
Those. Y'all
tidy
had
whities.
those when y'all was little.
Hi. Hi.
The one drawers that I don't know why, but I used to think that it was cool to have this one pair of drawers back then, and it wasn't ethicals. It was
What?
like, you know, them one
What did that
drawers
mean?
that like had the what's it called?
Hanes, Fruit of the Loom.
No, you know
Fans.
what's that shirt called when like it got the like stripe? It's called like
Plaid.
yeah.
Right,
Like
those probably
a
was
button
some.
up, a button up.
Those,
Yeah, I wanted the drawers that looked like those, that like had the red and then the blue strips and stuff in it all around.
What do you mean?
yeah, those are still boxers.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
be like Hanes and Fruit of the Looms.
Yeah, I used to want those ones so bad.
What is for the alone fans
Fruit of the Loom.
means?
Did those have a compass on it? I mean, not a compass.
No, they have
What's
fruit.
the thing? Like,
Fruit.
Right, they have fruit. I think like
Like
some
you
grapes
said.
and some plum or some shit. I don't know, a banana or something.
I don't think it was a banana.
I don't know, but I'm about to get off here. I'm
Bye.
chopping it up with my boys. Say bye, guys.
Bye. 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 I see you tomorrow.
Mally looks just like his fucking daddy. The only thing he got from me is the big ass gap. And when his teeth fall out, he probably ain't even gonna have a gap like that.
I got
Did his front tooth like?
His front two teeth still didn't come out. His bottom two teeth came out, and then he pulled out the one on the side next to the bottom two teeth.
I just pulled that out.
He pulled that tooth out by himself, and he was so excited. He did a really good job too. He was really brave.
When we was going to school.
He did it, and he just came like, "Look, mommy, I pulled my own tooth out."
When we was going to school,
I pulled most of
pulled
my
it out.
teeth out. Mir only pulled my first tooth out. Like when I when I had my first tooth that ever came out, Mir pulled it out, and then I pulled out the rest.
Yeah, Mir's our family tooth puller. He pulled out everybody's tooth first. I think he pulled out Lily's too.
Let's too.
Did he pull out mine first?
Lily's so dramatic and over the top. She just yells at everything. Like Lily is so over the top and extra. That's so funny to me. I don't know. Mir started pulling out his teeth, but I think Mama D pulled out Mir's first tooth, if I'm not mistaken. I think Mama D did flicked it out with her nail.
I used to be scared. When my teeth wasn't coming out, I used to think that y'all was gonna do that thing when y'all when people put a tooth
the string in the door,
and then they close the door shut and then it just fall off. I thought that was gonna hurt and stuff, so I think that y'all was gonna do that.
My grandma pulled out all of my teeth because I wasn't brave enough to pull out my own teeth. But my grandma used to snatch them bitches out quick as fuck. So I used to go right to her as soon as my tooth was loose. Like, I was not about to play around with my mama who was gonna be just as scared as me to pull it out. My grandma used to be like, "Come here, open your mouth," and I'd be like, "It's out."
It don't be hurting though. No, it just be like.
Y'all be pulling my
That's just
tooth.
like pressing my hair though. Like,
It
I
just-
did not like for my
I
mama
be
to press
trying-
my hair. She used to always burn me. But my grandma, she get these motherfucking naps down to the kitchen in the back. Baby, my grandma would press the fuck out my hair. Yes, I miss my grandma. And that's when my hair was so long and full and healthy.
I be crying when y'all be taking my tooth out because I be taking it out too hard. I mean, yeah,
No,
hard.
you be.
He just was acting a fucking fool. That first time that tooth came out, like,
And then the second time too.
yeah, it's just like the eye drops.
I ran to the room and I tried to lock the door.
The
Last
first time was outside when you asked Amir to do it, and then the other time was in the back room.
Like,
When I locked the door,
what was we doing where he was crying and acting a fool, and then when we finally got done, he gonna get an attitude at us because it didn't even hurt.
That was
Was that the
no,
eye
kitchen.
that was taking after tooth, and then he was
where he was like, "I hate you."
yes,
I
yeah, he was
hate
over there
you."
eating grapes and stuff, and then he didn't want to share the grapes.
I was tired. That's how you take tooths out more faster.
Biting into an apple and stuff.
A grape.
One of y'all had told, I think it was you. You had told me to bite onto the apple, and then it's just gonna come out with the apple.
Oh, I saw that on YouTube when you bite an apple and your tooth just come out.
Yeah, but I can't do that
And it
because if
gets
I know
stuck
it's
in there?
loose, I can't even bite the apple. I be on the side like trying to, because the fuck. Like, how am I just gonna bite into an apple knowing that my tooth loose?
It's either gonna not go into it, or it's gonna do that, and then it's gonna be like.
It's gonna hurt. Cause it's gonna.
Well, you know how it feels loose and stuff, and then you bit into it, and then it didn't go into the apple. It went like that.
Right, that'll hurt. But teeth have nerves in them. That's like when I had got my braces put on and stuff, and I had to get my wisdom tooth pulled out the back. It was hurting so bad, but that's because of the nerve in the tooth.
Teeth are bones.
And they have nerves and vessels and stuff. Is that what it's called? Vessels or veins?
I mean, I think it's both.
Yeah, because this is such thing as a blood vessel. Vessels, veins, and arteries.
That's why a whole bunch of blood come out when you take your teeth out.
Yes, and teeth are very. You got to be careful with your teeth.
Some teeth are sensitive.
And that's why, and they hurt to move too. That's why when I get my braces put back on, I know that I gotta
didn't
pray
want this to my
before, because remember I was crying when I had got my braces put on because it hurted so bad for the first 2 days.
Does it really hurt that bad?
It was hurting me those first 2 days,
No.
but it's your actual bones are shifting into place, like into alignment, and that hurts.
Everybody says
That's how you do
it.
it.
It hurts.
That's easy,
Wow.
boy.
It hurt bad.
Some people said it feel like torture.
Yes, I was really crying for like 2 days when I got my braces put on. It hurt so bad to
That's how
have
you
your
do it,
teeth
boy.
shifting inside of the bones in your skull to be shifting your mouth, and that shit hurt.
I want braces, but I don't know about the pain though. But like eventually it's gonna stop.
Yeah, it stopped.
I don't
wanna
want
say
that.
like he's I don't want that. After about 2 or 3 days, the excruciating pain stopped. It still hurted a little bit, but the excruciating, unbearable pain stopped about after 3 days.
And then,
It still took about 2 whole weeks for my gums to feel like my teeth wasn't going to fall out every time I ate something.
and then you can't eat certain stuff like didn't they say you can't eat like chips, like tacos or nothing?
You're not supposed to eat certain stuff. Like gum is not a good thing to eat because it get all caught up in it and stuff like that. And then like certain fruits, like remember how I broke one of my brackets eating something? Like you could bite too hard and it'll break the bracket and fuck up the whole wire and everything, which is how I ended up taking the lines out too. Plus, if you don't get them tightened up and your teeth is shifting, the wire is not going to fit. That's how I ended up taking mine off.
You just got a retainer.
It wasn't time for me to get a retainer, even though my gap had closed up a lot. My teeth wasn't finished shifting. Thinking about all that is just making me thinking about the fact that I gotta get it done all over again, and that hurts.
Wow.
To get my teeth straightened back out, I would have to get my braces put back on, and I'm gonna have to start all over again, like from the very beginning, like how I did right now.
Your teeth are straight though. You just got like that one middle gap. I need
Right,
not.
but
because like I got
crooked.
yeah like and sometimes like I think I got a gap in between a different tooth too. Like some different teeth.
I gotta make us some dentist appointments, but every time I keep trying to make us some fucking dermatologist appointments, it's a fucking problem. I mean, not to say it like that.
Mommy.
Like you did anything because you didn't, but every time I try to schedule our dentist appointments, it's a problem. I gotta make us some eyeglass appointments too. And y'all better not lose y'all glasses because it be Lex big grown ass who be the one losing her fucking glasses. She the one who can't keep up with them.
That's somebody else who lost my Spider-Man glasses. That wasn't
Boy,
me.
you ain't have prescription glasses.
Somebody
though.
broke my glasses at school. I think they had took them, then broke them.
Right, because people be trying to make it seem like I don't take y'all to the doctor and shit. But every time y'all had glasses, y'all haven't been back to the eyeglass place this year.
Wait, last time when we went to the doctor,
But
did
shit.
I get my tooth out? I mean, did they pull my tooth out? Or no?
No,
I forgot.
your teeth. You put your own teeth out. But
No,
yeah,
I
it's
mean,
time for me to
I'm
make
not-
shut up eyeglass appointments because it's been a year. Like the Warren police broke my glasses when they had pulled us over, and my glasses was brand new. So that was at the beginning of May. So it's been a year. It's time for us to go get our eyes checked again and get new glasses. So I gotta do all that too. Oh, excuse me. All right, Facebook. I'm getting off of here because me and my kids done got to rambling. I'm sleepy. Mally trying to eat my snacks. I need to hide them.
You smiling like you already want to eat them.
Shut up.
I want
I'm about
to
to
ding
find me
dong.
something to watch on my little laptop.
Mommy, I
was
want to
watching
ding
TV.
dong.
I gotta finish my little movie, but I don't feel like it right now.
Mommy, I want to ding dong.
I'm sleepy. But love you guys.
Mommy, I want to ding dong.
Well, guess what?